Happy Imbolc from Wisconsin, USA. I'm Selena Fox, and I'm coming to you live at Imbolc Sunrise. I'm on my front porch. I live in a forest, and as you can tell, first light is appearing. Bridget, Brige, Brigantia. She goes by a variety of her names, a goddess of dawn and sunrise. For some, they connect with her as goddess of light with candles, some with hearth fire, with bonfire, some with creativity, the fire in the head. But since ancient times, she's also been connected with the sun. Bridget in early times was a pagan goddess. And as Christianity came about and moved into Celtic lands, in particular into Ireland, Bridget became Saint Bridget, and some of the ancient Bridget lore became Saint Bridget lore. One story about Bridget that combines her pagan origins and her Christian form is about her birth. It is said that she was the daughter of a druid. And the druid man connected with a Christian woman. And Bridget was born of an interfaith connection. It is said that Bridget's mother gave birth to Bridget at the threshold of the house, with 1 foot inside the house and 1 foot outside the house, so that Bridget was born on the threshold. Pagan, Christian, inner life, outer life. Bridget has bridged different realities, different dimensions, different peoples. She is not only a goddess of the sun, but a goddess who converges diversity. And in this way, I call to her today on the feast of Bridget and Saint Bridget. As you can tell, the sun is rising. And there's a variety of ways that you can honor Bridget on her day and days. And one is to do a ritual at sunrise. Sunrise, your time. Sunrise, my time. Those of you who are watching live will be able to join me in this sunrise ritual. I give thanks for the beautiful snow that we have had and for our neighbor who plowed us out yesterday. And in many traditions, Imbolc is the beginning of spring. And certainly in parts of Ireland and other parts of the world, you actually see snowdrops and other plants coming up. Well, I'm in the depths of winter here in Wisconsin, USA, and we're likely to have snow for a few more weeks, regardless of what the groundhog tells us tomorrow. Yes, Groundhog's Day, Candlemas, St. Blaise's Day, St. Bridget's Day, Bridget's Feast are all part of Imbolc. It's a time of celebrating the waxing light. I'm so thankful to see you all here. And if you're open to doing so, I invite you to share where you're watching my very first online Bridget outdoor sunrise ritual. Why am I doing this, even though it's a bit of chill in the air, hence the cloak? I think it's very important that we take every opportunity to be able to converge diversity, focus our attentions, even if it's only for a few moments, on the possibilities of us becoming connected in good ways for healing ourselves, communities we are a part of, and planet Earth, our home. So as we have the Bridget sun rising, I invite you to connect with Bridget of the sun, Bridget of holy fire, sacred flames of candles, hearth, bonfire, Bridget of creative fire, the fire in the head. And join me in honoring Bridget and to have her rise up in each of us, to waken us creatively about what we can do in our own lives to be healthier ourselves, to be a healthy influence amongst those we know, and to join together and work for a healthier environment on planet Earth, our home. You're getting some illumination here from candles on an altar because it's still kind of dark out here. I have with me a Bridget cross. And Bridget crosses may have 4 or sometimes 3 legs on them. I use the 4-leg version the most. This is a representation of the sacred sun, of Bridget as sun goddess. It also represents the coming together of the sacred directions, north, east, south, west, in a sacred circle. And it is the 4 seasons. We are at the turning of the wheel. And as the sun rises, I invite you to honor the sun with me, to honor Bridget, regardless of what your particular spiritual orientation may be. Call on the waxing light for blessing yourself and others and for the planet. All hail, Bridget sun. All hail, Imbolc day begun. All hail, Bridget night to come. All hail the Bridget sun. bright, Bridget blessings. Bright, Bridget blessings. Bright, Bridget blessings. May the sun be in you and around you. May the sun guide you, teach you, bless you. May the sun awaken creativity, connectivity. Celebrate your connections, not only with everyone here watching live, but we're in cyberspace after all, and this will get archived on my Selena Fox updates page. So also celebrate your connections with others you know, and others that have gathered here. And celebrate your connection with nature. Well, sunrise has powerful meanings. You will start hearing some birds as it gets lighter and as the sun rises. If there are particular loved ones that you would like some healing sent to, I invite you, as I play this singing bowl, to put their first name and an initial for the last name, or just initials of their first and last name, so that you know who they are and other people can beam energy in a good way to them, but that you can preserve their privacy should they prefer not to have their name in a feed that may be up in cyberspace for a long time. So I have a singing bowl here. And just as Bridget brought together old pagan ways with Christianity, and now she has brought together people of many different paths, philosophies, religions, spiritualities, ways of being and thinking. This singing bowl has two. I'm here in North America. This came from Japan. It was brought to me by a nun, a Roman Catholic nun who also was part of the Circle Sanctuary community and a practitioner of Wiccan spirituality. She was part of a women's circle that we had for many years. She went off to Japan to teach English as a second language. And on one of her trips back, she brought this. So it has connection with Buddhism and Shinto, with Japan, and given the fact of her Roman Catholic background, Christianity, and of course the craft in paganism. And I've literally taken it around the world with me to international interfaith gatherings. So I invite you to continue to put initials of those you know who need healing. And we put forth that the healing go to them at this Bridget sunrise time in a way that's right for them.
Healing to all in need. Healing to those caring for those in need. Healing to all of you in need who are watching live and later. Healing to those with COVID. Healing with those loved ones who have COVID. Healing to those in healthcare, doctors, nurses, chaplains, other healthcare workers. Healing, protection, and safety to those caring for those with COVID. Healing, safety, and blessings for first responders, essential workers, teachers and students, business owners who are looking for ways to heal during this pandemic time. Healing to those who are researching cures and vaccines. Healing and success to those getting vaccines. Healing, protection, and strength to those administering vaccines. May this pandemic be dispelled, going into other dimensions where COVID-19 no longer harms humans and creatures, our life here on planet Earth and beyond. Be well. Be well. Be well. Bright, Bridget, blessings of healing, of renewal, of resilience, of well-being, of love. So be it. Thanks to everyone who's putting messages in, and for all of you who are joining live and later. Well, as you can tell, the sacred son of Bridget of Imbolc
And of Lunasa, for all of you in the Southern Hemisphere, it is coming up. You can see some of the colors in the background. So there's one more form of healing to do at this Imbolc sunrise time. And this has to do with our planet Earth, our home. This week, February 1st through February 7th, is the United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. So how powerful is it at this Day of Bridget in the Northern Hemisphere? And yes, I work with her year-round, so she's also connected with the Celtic celebration of Lunasa in many traditions. She brings together people of different faiths and places. And she, goddess of sun and sunrise, brings hope, love, peace, and collaboration. This is just the first of a number of interreligious events I'm doing this week. I will be speaking at a college online on Instagram Live on Wednesday afternoons. So look at my page, Selena Fox Updates, for more details how that's happening. And on Wednesday night, I'm doing a brand new workshop on my Nature Spirituality podcast on Circle Sanctuary's internet radio network called CSNP. At 7 p.m. Central, I will be debuting Goddesses that are interfaith and multicultural, and sharing about Bridget, who's clearly in that category, as well as a variety of other forms of the divine feminine that are honored by people not only from the original tradition from which they and their worship emerges, but by people in many paths today. Well, I invite you to join me now at the conclusion of this sunrise rite and sending some well wishes to planet Earth, our home. We honor the sacred north, the east, the south, the west. We honor that which is above, that which is below, that which is in the center, within, and around. We honor planet Earth as place, planet Earth as biosphere, planet Earth as home. And I have a symbol for that. And if you watched either live or later the Circle Sanctuary full moon circle a few nights ago, or my Bridget Healing workshop on Saturday, you'll recognize this. This is a wreath with many ribbons. And this year I've added this globe to represent the planet. This wreath was created in 2015 by people of many different religions, spiritualities, philosophies. So deeply religious in a particular path, across the spectrum to free thinkers who aren't necessarily embracing religion per se, but have a philosophy. So this wreath itself converges diversity. And why did hundreds and hundreds of people each tie a ribbon on here? Each ribbon is tied onto this wreath with a prayer, a thought, a wish, a blessing for some aspect of planet Earth or for planet Earth as a whole. In old Scotland and some other parts of the world, it was a tradition to take strips of cloth and to go to a bride well. That's right, Bridget gives her name to brides, or Brige well, or sacred springs, body of water connected with Bridget. And to put that piece of cloth there as an offering, as a prayer ribbon for well-being, for self, for others, for community. Well, I've adapted that practice back in the 1990s. I started creating hoops, and we started tying ribbons to hoops and having the hoops down at our Bridget Spring. I'm on property that adjoins Circle Sanctuary land. This is my own property with my husband, and then down the hill and through the woods, you get to Circle Sanctuary Nature Preserve. So as the sun is rising, this symbol of planet Earth being surrounded by well wishes for planet Earth, we take this Cluthy well custom as a way of sending well wishes to our planet. This got most of its ribbons at the Parliament of World's Religions in 2015, which was held in Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. And I want to give thanks to everybody in the Circle Sanctuary delegation who were at our booth and assisted the people who came by the exhibit area and participating in this sacred art project. And since that time, I've used this in a variety of ways as a symbol of healing for planet Earth, but also as a symbol of people coming together, wanting a better environment and working for a better environment, sustainable life here on planet Earth. So, on this Imbolc Day, Imbolc Week, and a week that also is the United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week, let us join together and put forth prayers. Speak them from wherever you are, and if you want, you can also put them in the comment section here. Your well wishes for planet Earth. Healing and wellness to 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 planet Earth. Bring human change to climate change. Bring human change to climate change. Awaken all humankind. Take action while there is time. Bring human change to climate change. Bring human change to climate change. Awaken all humankind. Take action while there is time. Bring human change to climate change. Bring human change to climate change. Awaken all humankind. Take action while there is time. Bring human change to climate change. Bring human change to climate change. Awaken all humankind. Take action while there is time. So be it. And as you can tell, off in the distance, the sun has risen. Bright, Bridget blessings. Bright, Bridget blessings. Bright, Bridget blessings. Thank you all for being part of my very first outdoor Bridget Imbolc World Interfaith Harmony Week Sunrise Ritual. I hope you all have a blessed day and week and life. And if you'd like some more information about celebrating Imbolc and all the seasons, I invite you to go to the Circle Sanctuary website, circlesanctuary.org, and right on the main page, you'll find something about celebrating Imbolc, or you can go under teachings and go to my free online guide for celebrating the seasons. And I also invite you to go over to my YouTube channel for some more material, to the Circle Sanctuary YouTube channel. As a special treat, we have now made publicly visible our festival from Saturday. So we do time release Imbolc. So thanks to all who took part in our Imbolc festival this past Saturday, January 30th, who were there live and later. Well, now we have that festival online available for all of you who want to go and view that today or at some point this week. I certainly am going to continue to celebrate this holiday and this goddess. Yes, she's a year-round goddess for me, but I celebrate for multiple days and nights and times. Thank you all for tuning in, and may you take healing, hope, connection, well-being for yourself, for your loved ones, for humankind and other forms of life here on planet Earth, and for planet Earth and beyond at this sacred time. Much love. Be well. Be safe. Thanks again for being here. So be it. All hail, Bridget of the risen sun. All hail, Bridget day that's come. All hail, the Bridget sun. All hail, Bridget day that's come. All hail, the Bridget sun. All hail, Bridget day that's come. And all hail, Bridget night to come. All hail, the Bridget sun. Bright Bridget blessings. Bright Bridget blessings. Bright Bridget blessings.